Gus Mota. He's a pro, not much else to say.
He handled himself at the jewelry store.
McReary? He was part of a well-known Liberty City stick-up crew. Small world.
I got a good feeling about him. He handled himself at the jewelry store.
Think about my buddy Chef, okay? Consummate professional.
Daryl, I'm not hearing great things, to be honest, but you just might be able to do this with him. Ah, Norm. Came across as a bit of an idiot, but could be useful. This really the guy you want?
It's another one of your fucking disasters. That's what it is. First you take a hostage.
You! Generic goon! What was your first bank score?
Okay, we're doing this? Robbing such spots don't count, I guess. Let me think. First real lick. Alright, yeah, armor car. Homies broke down in these laws, know what I'm saying? They had it coming.
How much you take?
200? 1,000?
Oh, big dog. First time out.
Had to send most of it up the ladder, yo. Repping Bagos, homie? Yeah, so that was when I went independent.
Man, I hear you on that one.
Chef, will you tell these gentlemen about your first job?
Gee, man, you could just as easily.
You tell them! I'll do a sanity check.
Trevor, the ultimate judge of sanity.
Well, it was, part of the interview process, I guess is how you'd call it. Trevor knew I could cook, wanted to see if I could handle myself. This cash for gold guy comes through town. Stood to reason he had funds. Next thing, we're burying him and his bodyguard in the junkyard. Well, most of them anyhow.
50K. He did fine. He's better at all aspects of the job now, from killing to dismemberment. You, generic goon. What was your first bank score?
You know what? My first job ain't that interesting. I think I was spotting for my brother's scores in junior high. What is interesting is my biggest job. The Bank of Liberty City.
Ah, shit, yeah. I heard you were part of the crew that took that down.
I ran the crew. It was me, my brother Derek, God rest his soul, my pal Michael, God rest his soul, and another boy, Nico, who's probably dead too.
They're all dead. Must have been jinxed, huh?
All I know is I live to tell the tale. We went in, my pal Michael gets shot. I take down the hero who did it, then we blow the vault, take the money, and meet half the LCPD coming out. The cops are outside, they're in the street, down the alleys, they're in the subway. We just keep moving and shooting, moving and shooting. Climbed out the subway, found a car, and we were away.
Sounds like you were the right guy to bring along on this. Let's just hope we ain't jinxed as well.
You, generic goon. What was your first bank score?
I don't want to freak you out, Mike, but it was the day you died. You see, you were a hero of mine. My only hero. The original outlaw. I was at home with my wife, 3 brats, and I see the news. Michael Townley's dead. And I think MT wouldn't have taken this shit. Kids crying. I get up, I walk out. And then I'm taking down this warehouse I know about for 10 grand in cash. Man, shit, that fucking high, man! The rush! I hole up in a motel room, get some coke, some young hookers, real young, like right on the line. And man, I never looked back. Never saw my family again, never paid another bill. Best thing I'd done. And it's all thanks to you.
Wow! Michael, you're an inspiration. You're changing lives, bro.
I don't take responsibility for that.
You, generic goon. What was your first bank score?
I was somewhat of a prodigy. Dropped out of school, wanted to start taking down joints. Didn't know how to do it. And then it clicked. I got the most powerful weapon on the planet up here. My mind, right?
Yeah.
Soon as I understood that, I wrote a note, handed it to a teller, walked out of the bank with a couple of grand. Did it again the next day. Got caught on the 5th job and got sent away for 10 years.
That's, too bad. So,
No. Best thing that could have happened to me. I really studied inside. Psychology, sociology, animal behavior. Now my brain's a super weapon. You know, I got some ideas about how this job might be run more efficiently.
Yeah. Good for you. You see that? Generic Goon's on his own.
Generic Goon's gonna be on his own with a big bag of cash.
I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. Do something. Pull this off me, you pricks. I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs. Oh, shit, you. Fuck you! Em, I did you proud, didn't I? I did you proud, didn't I, Em?
T! They're flying a tank in our direction!
Oh, shit! And we really gotta go!
You just go, link up with M. I'll push this way and get them away from you. Then you drop by when you're together so I can get out.
Sounds good! Hey, it was worth paying for someone who can think on their feet, G!
T, man, they're flying in the tank!
We gotta move it! Like right now!
If we all go, they'll get behind us. How about I push this way while you link with Franklin? Then we get out separate.
Sounds like a plan. T, your guy's good. Hey, I thought I was paying out for another idiot.
Boys, look over here, they're flying in a tank!
Shit! We gotta move! Come on!
We should split them up. I'll go over here and cause the trouble. You get back to Frank. When you're together, try and draw.
Good thinking, Packie! Hey, we're lucky to have someone with your experience on the team. We hold the army off, we wait for Franklin. It's getting heavy. Now's when we could have used Daryl to help hold us together.
I think this should go over another few minutes of his shitty attitude any day.
I knew he wasn't that good, but I didn't know he was a dick, okay? It's getting heavy. We could have used an extra pair of hands about now.
You should have thought of that before employing someone with his head up your bullet.
I didn't know Norm had a hard-on for me when I hired him, okay?
You've done some fools heading toward the factory. Trophy most of them all, but if you got through...
I don't know where we'd be without you, bro. Probably on our backs. T! G just jumped a team of them outside. We might be okay if we make it to the train platform.
They're pulling back, bro. The army are pulling back.
All right! Hey, you're a pro, man! As if there was ever any doubt. Slip out of town and call Lester when you're clear. We gotta break, people! Let's catch a train!
There's a ground team on the way to the factory. I might be able to get the drop on them.
All right, you do what you can do, Shep. I'm glad you got hired for the job. There's some guys trying to get in here. Shep's holding them off. Might give us the window we need to jump a train. Come on, the platform.
I think they think there's more than one of me. They're pulling back.
Okay. Hey, slip out of town and call Lester for instructions. I got news. You're wasted at Trevor Phillips, Inc., my friend. Chef caught us a break, people. Let's get our train.
There's a bunch of tanks heading your way. I'll see what I can do to them.
Any help we can get. There's some guys coming our way. Packie's trying to hold them. Might give us a chance to hit the train.
These suits, boys. The army can't handle them. They're going back.
Hey, you done good, P. Slip out of town. Call Lester about your cut. The crazy Irishman's giving us a chance. Let's catch that train. Ah, my lucky charm from the jewelry store. After what I saw this guy do to 24 bad cops and a half a ton of armor, I'd take him anywhere. He's my go-to guy. Kareem. I know Frank didn't dig his driving after the jewelers, but he's probably learned something, and his rate's still the same.
Eddie.